Suddenly, the towel wrapped itself around his wrist, yanking him against the wall. Rough cloth pressed over his nose and mouth. He fought wildly, pulling away. All at once, the towel let go. He fell to the floor in violent pain. He looked up at the towel rack. 3 towels, all in a row, all exactly alike, all unmoving. Had he dreamed it? His belt got him around the waist and tried to crush him.
I remember one time my fear of the police was so great that whenever I saw a parked police car and I was driving along, I would ask my wife to stop our car and I would surrender to the police on the spot to whatever crime they wanted to accuse me of. And I merely took their advice. I left the United States and went to Canada for a while.
Well, he had, at this point, gone up to Canada to be guest of honor at some convention, and when the convention was over, he just chose to stay because he really had nothing to go home to at that point. His place had been blown up. Various people had said they'd shoot him if they saw him again. And so he simply sort of jumped ship and stayed in Canada, and then got depressed, tried to kill himself, checked into a heroin rehabilitation place, not because he was on heroin, but just because he wanted to be somewhere where they'd keep an eye on him. And eventually he moved down here, and I think I was expecting sort of a raggedy fugitive, which in fact is how he looked at the airport. He was smiling and real cheerful, but his coat was too small for him now because he'd been doing all kinds of exercise at the heroin place, and his suitcase was tied shut with an extension wire, and he was carrying a Jehovah's Witness Bible, he said, to mollify the customs people. And he was real desperate, real end of the rope smile. And I thought, wow, this guy, being a science fiction writer doesn't look like such a prosperous job to me.